Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing the K3 marriage visa, specifically the K3 for those who are seeking to bring their Thai spouse to the United States. And we're specifically discussing it in front of a backdrop of this coronavirus outbreak. And I've had many emails from folks wondering what's going on. One thing to note, and we've made a video specifically on this topic, but yes, you can still file to bring your K3 spouse to the United States. Notwithstanding the outbreak of the virus, they still are accepting filings, and the processing times for these are such that by the time a case is filed now, would presumably process through under standard filing timeframes. This problem that we're dealing with right now, these delays that we're dealing with right now due to coronavirus, will likely have passed through the system, and your case will process as, for lack of a better term, normal. It's been my experience that Department of State personnel as well as Department of Homeland Security personnel do go out of their way in trying to clear backlogs caused by situations like this. And so in the aftermath of this coronavirus crisis, I definitely could see cases processing through as they have in years past. Now, one thing I definitely see being a possible issue with respect to a K3 case is due to the delays associated with this, we could see a higher number of what's called administrative closures associated with the K3. And for those who are unaware, the K3 was created under the Life Act back in the 90s, and the K3 was created in order to provide an expedited visa for the spouses of American citizens, because at that time, standard immigrant spouse visas were processing in multi-year time frames, and it was felt that the spouses of Americans should process through at a faster pace, especially in light of the fact that fiancé visas were processing through in a matter of months. Now, a few years ago, and by a few I mean about 10, which shows how long I've been out here, about 10 years ago, a program was initiated wherein K3s could be administratively closed by the National Visa Center, where the immigrant spouse visa was as timely as the K3 visa was. And under circumstances involving the coronavirus, I could see factual circumstances arising wherein the K3 case is moving as quickly at NVC as an immigrant spouse visa case, and NVC simply says there's no need for this K3, we're going to go ahead and just process the immigrant spouse visa. So specific to K3s, I think administrative closure is a possible issue. And finally, specifically during the time this video is being made, we are currently under an immigrant visa unit suspension of activity. So they are not doing interviews at the moment, which means they are also not issuing visas at the moment as a practical matter. And yes, that is causing significant delays. However, those who are looking at this from the standpoint of wanting to get started on the process, that's not going to impact you. Those who are processing a K3 currently, this may have a substantial impact on you because interviews are not being held and therefore visas are not being issued. But we will do further updates on this channel as things progress.